Yep, Larry's here.
Larry the love bug. Stop it.
He is
Adorable.
he is probably the sweetest dog I've ever fostered. And when we were taking him and getting him all set up, they said he loves to get belly rubs, and it's really interesting to watch. Sorry, I got my other city dog over here. But
That's
Larry
great.
loves his belly rubs, and come up. And he does this thing that he sort of lays down on your chest in a big heap of love, and then just stares at your face and licks your neck. So he's really sweet,
Oh,
um, and is aggressively cuddly. I would say. It's not just like oh, I'd like it if you pet me. It's like you're gonna pet me, right, love?
I love him. It's interesting. Larry is a boxer mix and he's 45 pounds and about 2 years old. And sometimes when people think of a boxer, just in popular culture, they might think of a tough, aggressive dog. I just think it's funny that you said he's aggressively like snuggly.
He's
Just
aggressive, snuggly. Yeah.
changing stereotypes one dog at a time.
Yeah, for sure. When
Uh,
I think about words that would describe Larry, Larry is loyal, he's
mhm.
adventurous, he likes to go on journeys in the car, and in fact, he is the perfect co-pilot. He doesn't like to be in the back seat. He likes to be in the front seat next to you and looking out all the time when we're on trips. He's always looking out for stuff that's happening outside, for people, for cars. He's incredibly curious about his world. And so
Hmm.
that extends from dog walks and looking out at squirrels to looking out at people. And even when I'm walking around the house and I'm folding laundry or I'm cleaning the dishes, he just watches me. He just loves to watch and experience what his world is like now. And he's a really sweet boy. And he's about 2, and he's easy to pick up at 46 pounds. He's super easy to pick up and carry if you ever need to. But he's a sweet boy.
Love that. What does his exercise needs look like? We get a lot of adopters asking that to so that we can
Sure.
match them with the best lifestyle.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Larry. I call him Lair Bear. That's his
Lair
nickname.
Bear.
Lair Bear. So he's not prone to doing crazy zoomies around the house. I know some dogs are like that. But what Larry likes is so he drinks a lot of water, and he's on some sort of antihistamine for some skin condition or something at the moment. So I don't know if the water drinking is related to that or not, but I sort of liken him to like a camel, and because he likes to drink a lot of water, he'll go through a big bowl of water every day. And so that means that I take him out 3 or 4 times a day for 10-minute walks, um, because he just drinks so much water. He needs to excrete some. Can you look this way? Let's look this way, right? So, um, but he's not one
So
of
he's
those
our
dogs
camel
that
dog.
gets, yeah, but he doesn't get super restless or start running around the house. He just loves to go out because it's an extension of him getting out to go and experience the world around him. Chase a squirrel up a tree, watch a bird, something like that. He just loves to experience nature. Hey there.
I love that. And are you in a busy part of town? Are you in the suburbs? What is
I
the
am right next to the wharf.
action?
Yeah, I'm right next to the wharf. Can we come up here? Come on. We're gonna look at pictures. I'm right next to the wharf, and so there are lots of people and dogs. I will say he's curious about other dogs. He doesn't, he not in any way like growling, but he'd love to go
Mhm.
up to be able to see all of them and and go and say hi. But I don't let him do that too much because the other dog that I have is the city dog alum. He is not so great with new dogs, and I don't want him to learn bad behaviors from his older foster brother. So
Absolutely. Appreciate
so we
that.
yeah, so we don't sort of engage other dogs on the street just because I don't want them to learn bad behaviors from my other guy. What are you doing down there?
And I think you've already touched on it, but the last thing I'd like to know is um, what's your favorite thing about your foster dog?
Oh yeah, I think my favorite thing about Larry is that he's like just incredibly social with people. And he's very confident too. And so he'll
Mm,
tell you what he wants. And he's a little bit stubborn. Like if he smells something in the grass he really wants to smell,
yep.
um, he's gonna sit there and smell it. And I can appreciate the fact that he lived in an outdoor kennel for 6 months in West Virginia before coming to
Yeah.
DC. And this is all new to him. And so I like the fact that he's confident. And we call him, sometimes we'll also call him little man, because
Oh,
he sort of knows what he wants, and he'll let you know about it. And but at the same time, like he's really, really sweet. And one thing, I taught him how to sit. He didn't know how to sit, and he learned how to sit last week. And you could see he was thinking about what he was supposed to do, and he kind of shows his little teeth, because he was thinking so hard. He's like, "Oh, if I sit, am I going to get my treat? Am I going to get my treat?" And he
I love
did
him.
that, and I was so excited. And then I asked him to sit again, and he had to think about it. He's like, "Oh, I don't know if I could do it," but he did. And now he's got a really good, reliable sit. He does a nice high five sometimes, and we're going to start working on recall. We haven't done any recall. I live in the city. I don't have a yard, so it's a little bit harder to do
Hmm.
recall. But he's great with his older 10-year-old 65-pound lab. Um, he's playful. He'll like nip at his ear when they're walking down the hallway playfully, trying to get him to play. And he's very, very sweet.
Fantastic. What a great guy. Thank you so much for fostering him.
Yeah,
He's going
for
to find
sure.
the perfect home. I like, and I was going to say, you say sometimes he gets a little stubborn sniffing on a walk, but I just like to reframe this as he's a lifelong learner,
Oh, yeah, exactly. He is.
and he is committed to his education,
Yeah,
and he has a
yeah.
lot of things to learn on that sniff.
He sure does. And he'll eventually go. Like he's not being mean-spirited about it. He's like, "Oh, Daddy, this is
Hmm.
the best TikTok page right here. I'm learning so much right now. Today
I
I
love
learned
it.
this." So yeah. He When you're like, "Hey buddy, it's time to go. We gotta go. We gotta really go now. No more Facebook." He'll go. He doesn't
Okay.
he doesn't put his feet out. He's just so excited about all the smells and everything to learn that sometimes it takes a little bit of encouragement.
Well, he's just beautiful. What a beautiful guy. Look at him.
Cool.
He heard us talking about his sniffing, and now he's like, I've got to show off. I must sniff.
Yeah. And I've never seen anyone investigate his toy box like Larry does. He goes in regularly, and when I come home, all of his toys are out in the middle of the floor. He is loving his toy box.
Oh, I love that. He's like, these are all for me.
I know. He loves it.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Matt. If you guys would like to learn more about Larry, you can go to cdck.cc/adopt Larry or to our website, citydogsrescuedc.org, and you just click on the adoptable dog tab and look up Larry. Look at him. As I say, look up, he looks up. I love this dog. What a good boy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
You too.